Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. You had a great weekend. Happy Sunday. Back to our franchise here. Wonder what our sponsorships look like. Making the money. Earned this year 1.4 million. Okay. Calendar. We are 89-0. Playing in Detroit. Afternoon game.
You are our guest.
That is about the prospects, I guess.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
Timothy, thank you for liking and sharing. Much appreciated. Let's play ball. I'm just checking out. I guess one is home run derby, one is the game. And then there's some sort of prospects game as well. NL futures and AL futures. Like to stop simulating. Well, I guess we got to check out whatever this is.
The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays amassed an impressive 6 home runs.
I guess we're American League, right? Alexa, what baseball league is Blue Jays in? So the American League. Okay, so we're picking the right one here. All right, well, we'll play the futures, I guess. These are just the prospects I expect.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The All-Star Futures game on tap today. It's the Future Stars from the National League taking on the Future Stars from the American League. First pitch coming your way next.
Make sure I was going in the right one.
Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Daniel Espino.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is
Be weird. I'm not used to all these players.
High leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Now the left fielder. Sal Frelick. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the MLB All-Star Game is underway. The 0-1 to the right side. Young over to first. One out in the top of the
There we go. In Seattle Stadium. I was in this stadium not too long ago, you know. You were that guy behind him there.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot.
I think the zone's really small now.
No way of making contact with that one.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And he deals. He goes down looking.
We got him.
That seemed to be over as soon as it started.
Backwards Gay.
Strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now here is Matt Mervis. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ad for Ford.
Middle, Holiday.
Nice.
Gets it to first. And that is the third out of the inning.
Thank you, Ford, for showing Stephanie an ad.
No score after a half inning.
Sell that car to her. She wants to buy a Ford, most definitely.
Welcome back. And today on the hill, Andrew Painter. What do you have on him, Singy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants?
Stephanie's favorite is definitely Ford.
But if he can,
he loves it.
Very tough for the opponent today.
What did I do today? I went and watched Into the Spider-Verse, or whatever the new Spider-Verse movie's called. It was pretty good.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Struck out.
In at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Jones going back on this one. And there's 2
We
down.
got him.
You are our guest.
Diego, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Jim Harris. Dives, but it kicks
Oh,
off. Not in time. He's safe.
He blocked it with his body.
Two outs, runner at first. Number 22 digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
These prospects aren't nearly as strong as the main guys, are they?
Hard on the ground to first. Mervis takes it to the bag, and that is the inning. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. No score. all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
The wind and the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
I should warm up. It's an all-star game, so warm up the next guys, eh? Let's see. We have five pitchers. We have 9 innings. 1 inning's gone. Those guys can go up in the 7th and 8th innings. This guy can go in the 9th inning. So we got 3 guys for the first 6 innings. So I'll switch on inning 3, I guess. 3 and 4 will be this guy. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9. What did I have for dinner? I had chicken.
Swing and a miss.
Salad.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the
And,
driver's seat. He can go
some corn.
anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses. Struck him
Avocado
out.
or something salad.
That's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake.
You are our guest.
Stephanie, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
Was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now Marco Luciano. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Kicks and deals. In the air, foul off first. Manzardo drifts towards it.
Pizza and pizza pockets and salad. Nice. What was on your pizza? This is good.
Back in Seattle, and now here is Jacob Melton.
The left field.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. The pitch. In the air to left center. Frelick after it.
Pepperoni, cheese, olives, peppers. Nice, that sounds like a good pizza.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a high fly ball
That
out to
works.
left center. Jones.
What I like on my pizza,
That's
the
out
works.
number 2.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go. deep into this game.
That one ripped. Fraley raging back towards the wall. Looking up. Pulls it in.
Oh, he got it.
Track. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. We're tied. 0-0.
These boys can't hit it like my Blue Jays, eh?
Ryan Weiss taking over on the mound.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be.
Look at his number there, Timothy.
If he has any rust to shake off.
If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69!
You are our guest.
Chris, thank you for liking.
6 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And a pitch.
There isn't actually that many guys in the
Holiday.
MLB with the number 69, you know. There's like one, I think. These are prospects.
The third baseman,
Cam Collier getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. And
Got him.
Quick outs.
batting 9th, the catcher, Diego.
Here's the catcher to hit, Diego Cartaya. Cartaya measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 9. In today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. To 3rd. Tosses across to 1st, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Bobby Miller into the game. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Engine their guy, too.
Bobby Miller.
And now, Kyle Manzardo.
For the American League pitcher,
Manzardo, 22 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over
Got a mustache.
350 in his last 10.
All right, is that one going out of the park? Yes or no? Kyle Manzardo. Say yes if you think it's going out of the park. Say no if you think it's staying in the park. You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Timothy thinks it's going out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Stephanie's not voting this time, I guess. 0. All right, let's see. Oh, Stephanie is voting. She's saying no. All right, one of you is going to be correct, and one of you is not going to be correct. So let's see.
Hit hard, should be extra bases.
In the gap.
Around 1st, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the
So
bullpen with a
Stephanie was correct.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
The mustache did it.
Pretty much a model swing on that one.
El Mustachio.
I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing.
If his baseball career doesn't work out, he can always do porn.
Position now and a good opportunity to push across the 1st run of the ball game.
And now
That was a good hit right to the gap too.
the throw is wild and it gets away.
Man, I could have ran it in potentially.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on 1st, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Anthony Volpe. Foul ball there.
No, he felt it sound like he was wrong.
The pitch. Swing
Oh.
and miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pick.
That's going to be a sac fly.
Veen makes the play. Runner tags for home. The relay throw.
Oh, they got him.
Tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Well, I'm scratching my head right there. I just don't understand how you get thrown out on a relay when you're tagging from third base. Maybe the hamstring's hurting. Maybe the knee. I don't
He was
know.
just slow, I guess. What a rip. It's close, though. He would have went in with his foot.
Colson Montgomery flied out to center in his first at bat.
I only got a 54% chance of winning.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones on his way over. He's got it. And that's the inning. Onto the
Oh, what a rip.
Still scoreless. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Sal Frelick. Weiss back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That one at the knees for a strike. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And here it comes. Swings and misses.
They are all-stars, though. Like, they're just all-star prospects. So I could see them getting home runs.
Until the very last pitch to put him away, and pretty impressive to have the fastball command right when you need it. He just kind of kept it in his pocket until he wanted to blow.
Yeah, you see the stand on the left there? That the Mariners or whatever? At the top of the lights, they have always fireworks
You are our guest.
up there. KS Gaming, thank you for liking. They have fireworks that go off up there whenever the Mariners ran one in.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Couple sliders
Uh-oh, full
away,
count.
gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Murray.
Yeah, you see where the pitcher's standing there? They have a hose nozzle there, too. They cover it with dirt, but they can hook up their hoses without carrying it across the field.
Next pitch is
Washing
popped up.
things.
Weiss settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Kyle Harrison comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now it's going to be Jim Paris.
Jim Harris.
The wind of the pitch. Out there to
That's pretty
center.
solid.
Jones should have this one.
Looks like he got it though.
Brings it in. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Number 22 will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. And fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Line to left.
I caught it.
And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So 2 down now, and here is Jacob Melton. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit left side. Luciano fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip.
I guess I should change my pitcher, eh?
And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Jordan Walker.
I don't have very many pitchers actually.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 48.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League Futures, number 48, Jacob Webb.
And the pitch.
Oh! Might be bad news for me.
Field. Dominguez settles underneath it.
Oh, we got it.
And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So digging in, Marco Luciano. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Holiday under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So
Do-do-do!
popped out and foul ground first.
Charge!
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Yuri Perez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Jace Young digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Ripped to short.
Not even to the gap. Darn it.
On target. He got him. Nice play.
Ah.
Man, that was bang, bang.
That's challenging.
Full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in
If
New
you
York to make the
fail
call.
your challenge, you don't get to challenge anymore throughout that game. If you pass your challenge, you get to challenge again if you don't need to.
And I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right. And It was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays,
Yeah, I think he got
just
me.
think they're going to stay with the original call. Just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of outs at first base.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jackson Holliday.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And that one in the air center field. Jones hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Manzardo. Doubled his first time up. Swing and
There, at least to the gap.
That's a base hit.
Couple more like that, eh?
No time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Manzardo leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Oh, big pop fly. That's no good.
Jones glides to his left. Racing, makes the catch. And that is the inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now James Triantos. And he deals. Ball 1 there. And that is in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. And the right-hander deals. That's to third. Montgomery zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cam.
Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier. Grounded out his first time. Good eye right there. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 2 away now.
Like a battle here, eh?
Catcher, Diego.
And here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side. He handles it himself, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. So they turn things over to the righty, Quinn Priester.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be
Not as easy as last night, no.
itching for this opportunity right now.
Although the last game was close for a long time, and then it kind of ran away at the end of it. But the second last game was a blowout.
Futures, the designated hitter,
I warm up another guy.
Anthony.
Wonder what happens when you run out of pitchers, eh? Might go extra innings and I'll have no one to pitch.
The pitch.
Although they're supposed to give everybody a turn, you know.
Fought off foul.
That was a good hit.
Here's the 0-2. Fights it off.
Mind you, it's all decent pitchers here, or equivalent to their skills anyway. The players aren't that high skilled.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Frelick has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Colson Montgomery now at the plate. Drilled it.
Oh, look at that one!
Way back there, and that is
Out of here!
This place is absolutely loving it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Go time, eh?
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jim Harris.
My win expectancy is up.
This to third. Slings to first. 2 gone now.
now batting, the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 22. And first offering is fouled off.
That was solid. Early though. That was probably late. No, early too, eh?
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Early again.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
This guy's got pretty good speed, actually.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Jacob Melton. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off.
Gotta make it interesting. Get him into a scoring position here.
Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base.
Any other baseball trivia?
Come through with the base knock, you add a run.
So digging in, Jace Young.
Oh, crap.
Up the middle.
They got me there.
Number 3.
You know what team I'm playing right now?
We're through 6 full. The AL Futures lead it 2-0. Back now, top 7, and they'll go the pinch hitter to lead it off. James
I
Wood.
gotta change my pitcher here. Put in game.
Jake Jewell on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This is the 7th. Americas.
And here it comes. Drilled in the air, right field.
Oh, crap.
Back there, and that is out of here.
Good thing they only had one guy on, eh?
He'll circle the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
What does Americas mean?
I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Man. Game's not wrapped up yet. Got to be careful here.
So now a pinch hitter, Robert Hassel III. That one's in there, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run and an inning.
Canada, USA, and Mexico.
And you start to expect a big inning.
I don't think the players necessarily have to be from those places, though. It could be from anywhere.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
What city are these teams from, Stephanie?
And takes low for ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball still, 1-2.
That's a trick question.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Pinch hitter coming on, Dermis Garcia. Big spot for him here.
Boy, they're putting a lot of pinch hitters in. I guess I'm supposed to probably do that too, but...
That's to third, Montgomery. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jordan.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Adrian Placencia.
National League Futures, number 16.
San Francisco?
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Now 1-1.
Ooh, that was close to his knee. Well, to give you a hint, it says what city they're in on the left there of the base, just off screen.
The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Yeah, it showed it a couple times.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
It also says the name of the baseball stadium right behind them.
So remaining in the game defensively, James Wood. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Robert Hassel III. He'll be patrolling center field. Also into the ball game, Dermis Garcia. He takes over as the new first baseman. Matt Cronin gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in,
You are our guest.
Bernard, thank you for liking.
The shortstop.
the pitch.
Oh, I missed.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that break.
It also says the name up on the top left of the screen too right now.
You know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Ground ball to the right side.
They actually say the name quite a bunch of different places.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
All right, here's Mustachio again. Hopefully I draft him later.
Line drive, base hit.
Into the gap. Nice.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive, the
Mustachio does it. He's pretty good at
what you did at the plate. You trusted
his
your
job.
guys, you let the ball travel and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Jason Dominguez. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field.
Ah, he caught it. Darn it.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
That's the whole trivia, though, of it. Like, most of the trivia questions wouldn't be
Anthony
stuff
Volpe.
that's on the screen, you know.
On the ground to third. They get the force. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Eighth inning coming up. The AL Futures on top, 2-1. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jackson Merrill.
For the National League Futures.
Geez, that guy's got a good average.
DeMarcus Evans will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now, Zach Veen. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Seattle, you finally figured it out. How'd you notice?
The tying run at the plate. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove. Out number 2.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, James Triantos.
Timothy told you.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
But you asked for trivia, so I gave you trivia.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Very solid.
You're not supposed to get the answer from Timothy.
Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Two down, nobody on. And 1-2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-2. Struck him out swinging.
There we go.
Up to the heater.
We need some padding.
Staying in the game on defense, Jackson Merrill taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Brooks Wilson takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Look at his mane of hair, eh? Look at that.
Well, one-run game. Now the number 2 hitter.
Very stylish.
Montgomery.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
A line to kick the pitch. Into center.
That's an absolute pop fly there.
Puts it away for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Next to hit, Jim Harris. Swing.
That was pretty solid.
Left field, back there. Out of here.
Out of here!
He'll touch them all, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the right fielder, number 22. Ripped on a line. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder. Jacob.
Here's the left fielder, Jacob Melton.
Beautiful swing in his last. To bad opposite field knock.
And that one.
It's out of here!
That's back there. And out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay.
Boy, this poor closer, eh? I got 2 home runs on him.
Fly open with the fresh shoulder. There's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Core's looking better.
Eric Forbes taking over on the mound.
Oh, I guess he's not the closer anymore.
Base is empty. 2 outs, nobody on. Jace Young will hit next. In the air, out towards left center. Wood.
They got me. I just got to keep them down now.
But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 4-1. New pitcher on here, Bryce Miller.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now the third baseman, Cam Collier.
The third baseman, Cam Collier.
And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Miller, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. On the ground at first. Manzardo takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man.
Guess I should have thrown it over to him.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Diego Cartaya. Up the middle. Now only 1 out remaining.
There's Mustachio.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, James Wood. The solo homer his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that's in the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next guy stepping up and getting it done. You got to give him a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects.
Here's the
this
fireworks.
Couple of days.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John.
There's the full team's name, Stephanie, right there. That was a tight game, eh? No Springer dingers this game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers.
Oh, it's raining.
Back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab in this one, Casey Mize. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
This one in the air, right field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can.
I think the record is 57.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see.
Oh, too early.
Happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And in one hops the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Back up the. Oh, that got him. Throw home, he beats it, and it's 1-0.
I nailed the pitcher there, eh?
That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Here's Tony Kemp. Casey Mize played his college ball at Auburn, and he was the #1 overall draft pick in 2018. And while at Auburn, he was named an All-American twice and a finalist for the Golden Spikes Award.
All right. Tony Kemp. Yes, if you think it's going out. No, if you think it is not. Tony Kemp is batting with two people on base, so if it is out, he's got 3 scores there. So yes, if you think it's going out. No, if you think it's not. Timothy thinks it's not. Stephanie thinks it is. Anyone else wants to vote and jump in real quick here? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See who's correct here.
That's a base hit.
Oh, base liner. So, Timothy was correct that time.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Torkelson puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. The relay, and he'll move up to third on the throwing error.
Excuse me. I don't know why the guy ran back.
Danny
The other guy could have just took the base.
Today, 3rd in the American League batting race.
I'll never forget that first start in the big leagues. Made a strong impression for the Tigers in 2020. He became the first pitcher since Steven Strasburg to strike out 7 runners and walk none. For your first big league start.
Excuse me.
Hammers that one.
I think it's out of here.
And forget it.
That was quite the slide.
He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Jeez.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be.
See, I don't know why they'd take this guy out of the lineup, because he's like 5th in batting for the league.
Next is the designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, Kirk's in the game too this time.
Line drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. But he's in there easily. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right.
Oh, we chased the starter.
He's in cruise control at the plate.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Matthew Boyd. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Let's eat him up.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Lifted in the
pop
air,
fly.
right field. Baду under this one. He's there. He's got it.
I don't think
Here's
Kirk is fast enough runner.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Right now, number 6 on the American League home run leaderboard.
Sit him down.
Out towards left center. Torkelson brings it in for the 3rd out.
Oh well, 5 in the first is pretty good.
Across the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Back at Comerica Park, getting the nod in this one, Hyunjin Ryu. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
He's got a pitch in the rain.
Fielder, Akil Baddoo.
For the Tigers, the right fielder.
5-run lead after their first hit. Bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
I could barely see the box last time, but this time I could see the box a bit better.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Batting second.
Here's Riley Green, looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. A little out front there as he swings through it. Ryu, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Struck him out looking.
Mowed him down, man.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That one hit to right. Kemp makes his way towards it, tracks it down for the out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Time called. Boyd back to work.
That's a good spot.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard. Here's Kiermaier now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And
I missed.
And it's 0-1. Merrifield stands at second with no outs. And a base hit into right center field. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Man at first, Bo Bichette, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Kiermaier on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
How to get him into scoring position. It's easy for them to get a double play if I have a guy on first. Harder for the double play if he's on second.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty into left center for a base hit.
Well, he's in scoring position, so I can get him to run.
He'll score. It's 7-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Tony Kemp digs in now. Singled and scored his first time. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Or Tony.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Out in front and foul to the
That
left
pitcher's
side.
confidence is down.
That one out to right. Baду has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Play it home. He's safe. And it's an 8-run lead.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Short hop liner handled it short. The throw, they get the out, and that'll do it. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Here's a 2-2. Right through there. Got him. One gone here.
Batting fifth.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And one gone. And up next for Detroit, Jonathan Scope.
Excuse me. One's coughing, eh? There's Tony the Tiger.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in
Carpenter back easily. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Am I coming down with cold? No, I don't think so.
Fillmore,
I think it's just
I don't know, you'd say maybe an
the dust or something.
umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Merrifield. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Tigers nothing.
Maybe it's from playing in the rain, eh?
Welcome back. Top half of the third inning, and now the DH, Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
That's a pretty good hit.
Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. So man aboard. Now it's Matt Chapman. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Center field. Torkelson under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. Baez with a relay throw puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Crap.
Definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
Pretty close. Just barely, eh?
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swings and crushes one.
Couldn't have just waited. That guy's crushed it.
Gone. That was a moonshot, and they add on. It's 9-0.
Slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
New pitcher now, Matt Manning. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
All right, we can chase that pitcher.
Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Ripped to third,
Right to him.
handled, and that'll end the inning. Toronto has one on
You
this
still
one.
here?
It's now 9-0. Back at Comerica Park, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. The wind of the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
And the 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even
Foul ball, got lucky
shrinking
there.
down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jansen makes the play. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Spencer.
And now the center fielder, Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson goes 6'1", 23 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield. There's a strike.
That really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield, and it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
0-2 as he waves at that one. The wind and the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Got him.
And next up for the Tigers, Nick Maton. Swing and a slow roller. The throw to first. Out number 3. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they're down 9-0.
We're being pouring. I think they'd wear something or whatever.
And welcome back. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter.
Big old pop fly.
So they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Out of here! Oh, it isn't out of here.
Right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Boy, Stephanie hasn't been watching many commercials today.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to Cabrera. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Next to hit, Tony Kemp.
He usually bombards her with commercials.
First. He's 1 for 2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And out of here.
Oh, it's out of here. You're back. You didn't even say you're going somewhere.
It's his 6th home run of the season.
Although I did notice that you didn't respond to me when I was talking to you earlier. So I assumed you were gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready.
Just in time for a home run.
Inside fastball, so direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering
Big old
is
pop
foul.
fly. Foul, fortunately. That's no good either. Singing in the rain.
That one drilled left field.
I caught it.
Guerrero is
Bugger.
set down. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-zip. You're dialed into the show. Bottom 4, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Akil Baddoo.
Yeah, we gotta not let this guy on base.
Ryu back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Kemp settles under it, makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter.
Now it's the DH.
That check on post that another streamer posted in Discord.
First at bat. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Get him to swing at it.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's the second out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The first baseman, Miguel.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Flied out his first time. And ball 1.
That guy's a good hitter. I gotta be careful.
In the air, right side of the infield. And it
Crap.
drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
He got it. He didn't catch it.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and He's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Eric Haas.
Was it as good as my post in Discord?
In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave one. Not looking good.
Nobody even commented on. I put those hot dogs in there, Korean corn dogs, and I put another post.
Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading it off, Danny Jansen.
Branded the guy.
And the right-hander back to work. Strike one.
A little bit late.
Simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball.
67, 68, 70.
Gone down for extra bases.
Yo one. Here's a swing.
That's out of here.
And he knew it. Danny Jansen hits one out, and they add a run. It's 11-0.
I was happy about it.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Nailed it.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Drilled out towards
That's pretty
left
good.
field. That's
Nice solid hit.
And it hits the base of the wall. Baez relay to second, in there safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Funny, my two catchers are batting back to back.
Chapman, outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Chapman gets a piece there.
Come on, Chapman.
Runner leads away at second. This
Big
one
old
in
pop
the air,
fly
center
there.
field. Torkelson under it. Puts the squeeze on it. One down.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered here in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Kirk, the runner at second with one away. Into center and a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And the batter now in the air, right field. No trouble here. Push it away for the out. And there are two outs.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
So up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Rip to right.
Out of here.
Want to leave the park. Out of here.
Kevin with the homer.
A 3-run rocket, and they
It was just a post for their supporters.
14-0.
Ah, are you a supporter?
and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler
Chase the
Alexander,
pitcher.
on for his 20th appearance of the year.
Oh, you have a gifted sub? No one's gifted subs in my channel for ages, actually.
1 for 3.
Come to think of it.
Oh, and now this
Out of here!
one's on its way and gone.
Back-to-back Jack.
Bo Bichette blasts one out. Home run number 45 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 15-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Kemp. Towards first,
Ah, crap.
and that's the third out.
You have a friend who's a supporter of theirs?
They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one.
In all honesty, I don't think you get a lot on Facebook for supporters.
Back here in Detroit,
For being a
pitch
supporter,
to the bottom of
rather.
the 5th. Here's the left fielder.
Not
Barry
sure.
Carpenter.
There's really that many solid benefits.
And here it comes.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels
Caesar,
good.
thank you for liking and sharing.
Their bats,
Much
specifically
appreciated.
their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
You are
Zero
our
extra
guest.
base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
In Mixer, you used to get no ads if you were a supporter. I don't think Facebook does that, though.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Oh, they're on base.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Javier Baez. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not
We
sure
got
what he was
Bays.
planning on right right there. You got the
Sure,
change.
that's how you say his name.
Still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that
He
he's trying
is.
to
I
set
don't
the
know.
pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jansen makes the catch.
There we go. We stranded that guy.
One left for Detroit. Start the bus. They're down 15-0.
Start the bus.
Welcome back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch.
That's pretty solid.
There's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. And first offering is fouled off.
Hit hard and high, but offside.
Jansen, 27 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Guerrero gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air to left center, Torkelson has this one sized up, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
So now the DH spot, Alejandro Kirk. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Swung on, belted.
Ah, here.
That's back there. And that one is out of here. An absolute blast to left. And they add a couple more. It's 17-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Will Vest gets the ball now.
New pitcher.
Big deficit on the scoreboard. He almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One out, base is empty. Matt Chapman next up for the Blue Jays. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. Hits the fence. He's in at second with a one-out double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Man at second with one away. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right
Got
there.
a triple. Don't get those very often.
Launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
And stepping in is the speedy Kevin Kiermaier.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Baddoo pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And the lead continues to grow. Here's a new pitcher from the pen.
New pitcher.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 68, Jason.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Hit in the air,
Pop
right
fly. I
field.
think he's got.
Baddoo puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But they tack on 5 runs. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Jays lead it 20-0.
Close one.
And welcome back. Stepping in,
The first game is always the hard one, and then you can chase that pitcher early.
2 inches.
Second game, it helps a lot.
They traded for him earlier this year. Ryu back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Taps softly to the right side. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder,
Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. Riley Green getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
In there, and it's 0-1. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, throw to first. That is the inning.
Got him.
Back at Comerica Park, top of inning number 7. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp.
The right fielder, Tony Kemp.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Foley throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. That's ripped. Base hit. Kemp around 3rd. The throw in. He pulls into 2nd as a run scores.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Didn't actually mean to run with Guerrero there. Worked out though.
So man aboard. Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, center field. Torkelson makes the grab, and there's one down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Baду quickly gets it back in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And here is Matt Chapman. That to right. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. He beats it safe. And they extend their lead. Man at first. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Slap the other way, foul.
Wonder what I need.
The 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Kicks and deals. Out to center. Torkelson under it. And that is
Wasn't that?
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. The Blue Jays on top, 22-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. The pitch. Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Uh-oh.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Haas. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman moving under this one. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 30.
I do work tomorrow, yes.
Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. And a foul ball.
Guys, it's time for me to go to bed.
Strikes as a hitter.
You know, when you ask me if I work tomorrow, it always makes me think I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
And into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Cabrera leads off first with 1 away. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8.
Even if I'm not working the next day, I get tired as soon as I see that. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should go to bed. That's up to you. How come some days you don't want me to go to bed and the other days you're... Yeah, go ahead. I guess maybe after this game I might go to bed.
Gets him the cycle. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great
Ah,
stop.
crap, he didn't make it.
First. And they get the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Now here is Kevin Kiermaier. High fly ball down the left field line.
Oh, you know my schedule.
Into the corner, but it's foul. Liner,
right to him.
Yikes,
Bugger.
that was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense.
Right
as the
to him.
fielder, when one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. He's got the power, but great
Got the
contact.
power.
One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Got the touch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Mid base.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this.
I need a
spot.
single with
Runner
Varsho.
first with 2 away. Tony Kemp next up for the Blue Jays. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right.
I don't think you're gonna get the
Way
cycle
back
with him
there.
though.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess that's true. That guy's happy.
Back here in Detroit, now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
The second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Ryu still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Sometimes I stay up past you.
Bounced out to short. On to first. Scope gone to the play. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Baez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike
Good
1.
cutter there, eh?
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. Baez gone on the play.
Now batting, center fielder, Spencer.
Here's the center fielder, Spencer Torkelson. A swing and a miss.
Going early there, eh?
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right
It's
now.
only when you're really
You wanna get
tired.
yourself in an 0-2 hole, you better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike 2.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
All right, let's strike him out. Oh, you get it.
Two outs. Caught him looking for the K.
Backwards K there. You know what a backwards K is?
Now on the bump, Matt Whistler.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there.
No.
And caught on the
Ah,
landing
crap.
track.
Almost
A backwards K is when they strike somebody out,
He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
but they don't swing.
Next, Danny Jansen.
So it's a normal K if they swing and miss, and it's a backwards K if they
3 inches,
basically don't swing at it.
215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. On the ground to third. Throw on to Cabrera. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
Big Varsho's not even going to have a chance to cycle here.
And next is the designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Well, he's out.
Left side. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Nick Maton.
The third baseman, Nick Maton.
And the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. And a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Going to count 1 and 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that puts him just 1 K away from 200 on the year.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So that would be a normal K because he swung.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Oh, they got a base.
1 gone, runner at first. Next is the Tigers DH, Riley Green. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Baddoo over at first with 1 away. Popped up. Takes it in for the out.
1 more out for taking these guys down a game.
Miguel Cabrera.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Rare again.
Fouled off left side.
He's one of their better players, so I gotta be careful.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Left field. Varsho moving under it. And he's got it. Ball game.
There we go. Do I have time for another game?
This one in a blowout.
It has become
Maybe.
increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout
Let's see.
because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and...
Close battle. And we'll be starting the next time with the All-Star games, I guess, eh? First year player, I'll just simulate the draft. I don't care about that. Bar Show is out. Wit is out. Too bad. I wanted to see if I could keep Wit's streak going there. We'll have to continue a streak after the All-Star break.
From the home of the Tigers,
I don't think it counts.
2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set.
I don't think it counts his game, his All-Star game appearance.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Although, we'll see. They might get tons of home runs in that one.
Just about ready to roll here. And pitching here today, Eduardo Rodriguez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Danny Jansen to hit here. High fly ball out to center field. Green going after it.
Ah, crap, eh?
Trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Line drive. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to.
Or 90-0
in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. There's a buzz in the stadium every time.
All right, did Bo get a home run? Yes, if you think he did. No, if you think he didn't. 10 seconds to vote. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stephanie says yes. 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll see if you're right.
Time he comes, swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone.
Ah, here.
With one
You're
swing,
right.
he quiets the crowd, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, George
Springer.
Springer.
Looks like Springer might have got one too.
And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same, no matter whether you find out right away or you find.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Bo got 2 points.
Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Alek Manoah. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the DH. Akil Baddoo. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Chapman makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Riley.
Here's Riley Green. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Manoah, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. And that's in for a strike. Oh, 1 down. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it, and that's a strike.
Got him.
Tigers are shut down there, and they're down 2-0. Second inning set to go. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And a pitch. Oh, he can't squeeze it. But the throw to first gets
Still got him anyway.
And that's the first out. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And it's fouled away.
Got .499 average. That's really good. It's half the time he hit.
Why to kick the pitch?
Hits
And
the
a base
base.
hit up the middle. Now he turns and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
1 out, runner at second. Tony Kemp next up for the Blue Jays. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 3-zip. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Please.
Kiermaier now, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Kemp headed for the plate. Throws to
crap.
second and in to score the runner from second. Just the careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Now it's Jansen to hit. On the ground to third. And foul ball. The 0-1. On a line, base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 5.
And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start.
I think there's
checking out
like
the
3 of
days
these
until the next
stories in the
benchmark.
league right now on my
40,
team.
44, 56, and as well as he's swinging it, it seems like all those numbers right now, Boog, they are doable.
Could be extra bases. And in to score the runner from second. Just the careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited.
That's pretty good for doubles.
Pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Eduardo Rodriguez departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Faced him.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Matthew Boyd. And this is appearance number 45.
Number 48, Matthew Boyd.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's already homered in this one. Now a bullet to second base. Got it to end the inning. 3
Got me.
5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Tigers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
The left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Manoah back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Guerrero tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now it's Jonathan Scope.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Righty delivers. That missed inside. And 1-1. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. It's 5-0. And welcome back. And the batter is George Springer.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Boyd, a 6'3 lefty, 32 years old, And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013.
Right to him.
Whips it across. Out. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Fly to left his first time up. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Ripped to
And right to him again.
In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Kirk into second, and he's got a double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Man at second here with 2 away. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. This one
dribbled it out of the park.
As they add on more. Gone. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. His 62nd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 7-0. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Tony Kemp. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That one's on its way.
Back to back, Jack.
About it, and that one will go. He powers one out to right field. His 7th home run of the season. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Ah, they caught it.
The long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. As we go to the last of the 3rd, digging in, Javier Baez. Manoah back to work. Baez, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. At the belt and fires. Foul ball there.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is foul. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Pulls that one foul. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Nick Maton at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
You're here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. There's the strike. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's
We got him.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Comerica Park. Now here is Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
The wind of the pitch. Drilled out towards left.
I think they're going to catch that.
Struck. Green ranges back on it. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
And first offering is fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Darn it, he caught that.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Bo Bichette. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. That one ripped.
Sounded pretty solid.
And off the base of the wall. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's hard hit on the line.
And he got it. Darn it.
1 left for Toronto as it remains an 8-0 game. Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Akil Baddoo. And a pitch. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
1-2 here. Goes down looking.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Green now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one. looks and fires. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Cabrera in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Right down the chute, and it's 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-2.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Chapman makes a nice run and catch. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still 8-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Matt Manning.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch. That one lifted to left.
They got him. Crap.
And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
What'd you vote for in the poll, Stephanie?
The other way. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next.
Oh, you don't
guy.
sing the anthem?
Thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's Matt Chapman. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Green puts it away, and there are 2 down. And now a wide throw to third.
The left fielder, number 7,
Tony
Close one, that ball.
next up for the Blue Jays. And he grounds one to the right side.
Well, crap.
Throw to first is in time. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now Kerry Carpenter.
the left fielder,
The right-hander back to work. In the air out to center. Kiermaier makes the grab, 1 away.
You don't sing it at a baseball game.
Now it's Austin Meadows.
Do you sing it at any sports game?
He grounded out to first his last time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. Got it by him for the K.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Scope now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he'll one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
He goes down looking. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Top of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Kiermaier, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 32 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. Crushed
Another home run.
That one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Kevin's on fire.
His 29th of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the DH, Danny Jansen. That one is absolutely belted. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Oh, big catch.
That's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So, man aboard, Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Hammers that one.
Out of here.
Field and forget it.
Oh, and Kevin are on fire.
Bo Bichette blasts one out. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 11-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Tyler Alexander comes on now. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Come on, Springer, get the base.
And first offering is fouled off. Alexander, in his 4th year, he throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And here it comes. Ripped on a line. Green.
Ah.
And there's 2 down.
They've got Springer's number this game.
And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He hasn't hit nothing this game either.
Drilled the left
That one's
center
out of here, though.
back there, and that is gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. He's 1 step closer to 100 homers this season. And they add to the lead. It's 12-0. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. Got to be looking forward to that next one a lot.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now Alejandro Kirk. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Line drive, Adam in center field. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Tigers nothing.
Alexa, what was the last Blue Jays score?
His righty lefty splits there. And he deals. Late on that fastball.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. Now, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. That's out to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Maton up now for the Tigers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Maton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. Out to short. Bichette throws across the diamond. That's the inning. Tigers are shut down there. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now
all right, Tony.
Tony Kemp. Alexander back to work.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
This one popped up. Scope moving under it. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Liner caught at second.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Danny.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Danny Jansen. And First offering is fouled off. To third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. So 2 down, and here is Santiago Espinal. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. This to center field. Green going after it. And the inning is over.
Ah, he caught it.
Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo. And a pitch.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Strike 2.
0-2.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Green, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Got him.
And now the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Fought off foul.
I warm up.
Impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The Tigers hitless so far in the game. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And welcome back. Here's George Springer to start it off. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Green going after it. One up on
Yeah, they got him.
Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. And fouled off. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Fires across the diamond, and Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Green right there to make the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
The left fielder, Kerry.
And the pitch. There's a strike. Manoah into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The pitch. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Austin Meadows now. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That one misses. 1-1. Swings through that.
1-2.
Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Scope in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Kicks and deals. Just outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That's towards center. Kiermaier moving under it. And that ends the inning.
All right. Chapman, Kemp, and Kiermaier up next.
Back at Comerica Park. And here is Matt Chapman. And here it comes.
Out of here. Oh, it doesn't.
Good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
That one's actually pretty fast, 71.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now the left fielder, Tony Kemp. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone.
Holy cow, Kemp.
He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
New pitcher on now, Will Vest.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Vest, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Here's 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Green settles under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the
Danny
designated
Jansen next up for the Blue Jays.
Jansen.
And that one
Out of here.
back there. Gone. Danny Jansen hits one out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. Good contact guy, good defender. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. That one ripped left field. And gone!
Out of here.
His 11th of the year, and they add a run. It's 16-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
A new
New
arm
pitcher.
in the game, the righty, Jose Cisnero. Bo Bichette, the next to hit. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. And that one is
Big
lifted
pop
in the
fly.
air. Meadows going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And next for Toronto, George Springer. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. And a long
There we go. I think he
right
kept his
center for a
streak
base
alive.
hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
And that
The first
extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher
That was
wants to
pretty
face
close.
right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. This one high in the air to left center. Green settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3.
All right, we just got to put him out.
Manoah heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as he'll look to make history. Back here in Detroit, here's the shortstop.
Got 88 pitches though.
And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Here comes the closer here in the 9th.
BRB.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Three outs from a no-hitter. On the ground to first. And it gets by him.
Now, not a no-hitter.
Now batting, catcher, Jake.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Pickoff move to first. Back in there standing. In the air, right field, and that is Springer. And out number 1. On the grab.
The batter, the third baseman, Nick Maton.
And up next for Detroit, Nick Maton. Swung on, belted. Springer going back some more, racing back some more.
You are
and he
our
brings
guest.
it into the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the
Zero,
edge
thank you for liking, much appreciated.
enough to really drive it.
The designated hitter, Akil.
And next is the designated hitter, Akil Baddoo. And that one pulled foul. Now the 0-1. Foul ball. Baez off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes. And that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they
91-0.
They're just a can't miss ball club right now.
Biggest streak ever.
A little out of hand. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep.
Welcome back.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Tony Kemp got player of the game. All right. Well, that's it for tonight for me. Thank you for whatever role you played. Those who shared, much appreciated. Those who chatted, liked, and participated in the poll, thank you so much. Most recent chatter, Stephanie, Caesar. If you haven't checked out my YouTube, link is in the video description. There's like some nice Seattle shorts that I've been putting up, as well as Guardians of the Galaxy streams and past streams and stuff like that. If you're wondering about the poll results, do you sing along the national anthem at sports event? 60% said no, 40% said yes. So that's interesting. And put that in our poll results. All right, have a good night.